guys, it's your best boxing friends. I'm Kelsey. This is Rachel. Rachel, Vasyl Lomachenko is apparently on a collision course with Luke Campbell to fight for the recently vacated WBC lightweight championship of the world. That's the big news today in boxing. Are you excited to see Loma fight Campbell? Or are you excited at least to see Loma potentially pick up his third lightweight championship, 3 of the 4 major sanctioning bodies?
Yeah, so picking up belts is always a nice goal to have when you're a boxer and clearing out your division. And so I think that is worthy of Lomachenko attempting to do. And from what I read, he really wants, that's one of his big things. Is that
Become
he
an
wants
undisputed?
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's great. I am not familiar with
Luke Campbell.
Luke Campbell.
Luke Campbell is a British fighter who is...
Yeah, and apparently they're going to get the fight. Their hope is that...
Over there?
Or they strongly feel confident that the fight's going to be over there.
Yeah, he's a popular British fighter who's a really good British fighter. He's above the domestic level in that he has the ability to fight world-class opposition. And, of course, there's nobody more world-class than Vasyl Lomachenko. He's obviously going to be a very big underdog in the fight against Lomachenko. But it is an interesting and noteworthy lightweight title belt scrap.
Yeah. And I don't know, the people that are on Campbell's team have stated that they feel that he can win the fight. Which is good. If you're on his team, they say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so...
Our friend Adam Abramovitz, is that his last name?
Abramovitz?
Adam Abramovitz of SaturdayNightBoxing.com said that he thought that Luke Campbell could give Vasyl Lomachenko, he's got a great Facebook page, by the way, group, SN Boxing. But he basically said that he thought that Luke Campbell could give Lomachenko at least a decent fight in that he would have a plan, that is, Luke Campbell would have a plan, and he would stick to that plan and try to win the fight. And
which is what you want. Sometimes you see world-class fighters get in the ring with somebody who has immediately given up from the start and has no plan and isn't fighting to win. So it's always, I think it's good when you can't have the top people fighting each other, then at least the top contender is getting good work in against worthy opponents. And so to see somebody maybe bring in something new, what does Lomachenko do with that, and how does he handle it?
And if he's not going to move up in weight anymore, and it seems like he's content to stay at lightweight, if he can't get Mikey Garcia in the ring,
which is what I really want.
It was what we really want. Or if they're not going to put him in the ring with Teofimo Lopez, who's another top-ranked, undefeated, sensational lightweight, but you get why that fight's not happening yet. If all that's not happening, then I want to see Lomachenko fight get the other title belts, become undisputed at lightweight, and once he's got those, hey, set him up and he'll knock him down. That's kind of all you can do as a professional boxer.
Yeah.
He's got arguably the best promoter ever behind him, and Bob Arum. He's got ESPN and all their television assets and digital assets behind him. And who knows what could happen in the future. Mikey Garcia, of course, was the WBC lightweight champion. He jumped up 2 weight classes to get battered by Earl Spence over 12 rounds and lose that fight. But apparently he's decided that he's going to continue to fight at 140 pounds, which is in between those two.
Okay.
Junior welterweight. It's a weight that he had fought at before.
Yeah.
He beat Sergey Lipnitz, I think, at 140. He did fight Lipnitz, but I think that's his 140-pound fight that he was in. And there's a lot of good fight for him there. At the same time, lightweight seemed like Mikey Garcia's best weight. So I don't really understand this move by Garcia, but hey, what's new with that? I didn't understand why he was fighting Earl Spence either.
Right. Side note, I actually learned how to pronounce Adam's last name a long time ago via Twitter, where I learned the origins of his last name, which is Hebrew.
Okay.
And then I typed it into Google to help me to learn how to pronounce it.
So is Adam Jewish?
Yes.
Okay.
That's where I also learned that. And the side note about that is that we are both unfamiliar with almost every Jewish, I want to say stereotype, but it's not really.
Here's the thing. We live in Texas, so I have friends that turn out that they're Jewish, but I didn't know that they were Jewish. And or I can't, if you line up a bunch of people, I can't pick out What's what?
Well, that, and I don't recognize last names that are Jewish. Like, I'm just
not exposed
so it's
to
just
it.
like an interesting thing I grew up, like, I was born in California, moved to Oklahoma, then Colorado, then Texas, and and I was very, like, small world. Like, I grew up, for most of our lives, like, we were very poor, very dysfunctional family. Like, our world was very small, and yeah, so I'm just not exposed to a lot. So, whereas some people might recognize right off the bat that if somebody's Jewish, I do not. Now, so I actually had a whole conversation where I discovered it.
On the flip side, we can pronounce Mexican names all day because we're from Texas and we're around a lot of Mexican American people.
Yeah.
And also,
everybody thinks I'm Mexican.
Everybody thinks Rachel's Mexican, so people will come up to talk to Rachel, just start talking in Spanish. So yeah. Anyway,
so there's your side note tangent.
You know what isn't a side note tangent?
Should be your primary goal in life.
Is what, Rachel? Tell them.
Liking, commenting, and subscribing to Real Talk with Kelsey and Rachel.
Liking, commenting, and subscribing is probably the single most important issue in the world today. I know a lot of people think it's these wildfires over here, or this presidential election, or we've really got to save the whales. No, we have to like, comment, and subscribe to Real Talk with Kelsey and Rachel. I can't see her name. To Real Talk with Kelsey and Rachel, because that's how you help make the world a better place.